the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Maupo po kayo. Salamat po. The usual number of pages for a speech prepared by my staff. Dalawang pages lang po. So it took me about 2 hours in coming over here and to deliver a speech of a minute and a half. Parang kayo yung niloloko ko, ako yung niloloko ninyo. Depende na lang sa tingin ninyo yan dito. But maybe if we have time, this is a well-written speech, but there are so many things in my heart that I need to unburden before you. Alam mo, it's my first time na nakakahilo pala itong puta. If it starts moving, ano ito? Kikita ko lang ito sa TV. And my experience with businessmen that I was invited during the campaign to talk before the illustrious idiots. Tapos sinabi ko na, ako pa naman, I'm just a probinsyano. I took up law to really specialize in criminal law. Kasi may inclination kasi ako ng criminal mind, so that I'd be better to assess myself when it is there. Sabi ko, I'm not a businessman. I've never been interested in business. All my life is I wanted to be a lawyer, just like my father, and a prosecutor. So right after I graduated, I went back because my mother was widowed very early in life. So I had to go home to help my mother run the business, and at the same time had to stop for a while to help her tide things over. But I really was bent on taking up law, and totoo naman, ang mga subjects ko na matataas, even when I was a student, criminal law, pati nasa bar. So every time I'm, whether in Davao or anywhere, and for the first time in a big league like Manila, I'd always give them the warning that hindi po ako negosyante, at ayaw na ayaw ko yung, baski yung legal accounting. Bakit ba yung subject na maglagay ka dito, expenses 500, debit, credit 500, ba't dubli-dubli na yung expenses ilista mo, tapos yung gastos ilista mo? So I was never interested in that kind of hula-balo. So doon sa, I won't mention the entity, nag-warning na ako, na sabi ko, if you want to talk about criminal law, taxation maybe, dyan ako mahusay. Prosecution in court, I've been a trial lawyer for 10 years. Pero kung sa negosyo itong ganito, tax, I have my corporation law kami. At nagturo ako minsan sa Davao, just 1 semester kasi hindi ko nagustuhan. And then I was talking about the typical Philippine scene and what ails this country. It's not only about money, it's about improving the landscape, improving the economic, social, and what is really pulling us down until now is the prevalence of corruption. Yun ang tinitira ko doon sa speech ko, that I was also worried about the drugs and the allied crimes na until now. Pagkatapos ng speech ko, I was reading the newspapers the following day, At sabi noong presidente noong club na yon, I was just talking about business on the surface. Nothing about, alam mo, pag niyayaan mo ako, do not comment. Ikaw dito, presidente ka ngayon, tapos tatanungin ka bukas, how did Duterte fare yesterday? Walang sinabi kung hindi yung krimen. Wala namang sinabing sa business. Sabi ko, putang ina mo, sinabi ko na sa iyo na hindi ako marunong. Ngayon, dadaldal lang nandyan, daldal. Putang, sampal kita. I told you so. I was very honest. I am really very honest. Why? Because I really find no objection in life to tell a lie. Yan ang sakit ko. Hindi ako magsinungaling. Ba't magsinungaling? Is there a duty, a mandate to me to lie? I'll just give you the truth and that's it. Yan ang nakuha ko sa nanay ko. Kasi nanay ko, pag hindi ka magsabi ng totoo, hindi maghinto ng palo. You just have to tell the truth. Grabe yun. Kaya kung buhay pa yun, demanda ko ng child abuse yun. Grabe ang inabot ko doon. So, ngayon, sabihin mo sa akin, it might just sound sometimes vulgar or out of the line. But magsasabi talaga ano totoo. Pag sinabi mo, pinatay mo daw, totoo. So, ganun lang. Kasi itong I remember dito sa Phoenix, it was just on its early wobbly thing starting to do business in the Philippines. And yet, as early as at that time, they were already buffeted by so many issues. One was really the smuggling down ng diesel o basta oil. So, pumunta siya sa akin. Sabi ko na ito ba totohanan? Tell me the truth. Ikaw ba dito walang sabit? Tapos nawala talaga, Mayor. Is this above board, all the way above board ho yan? So tinawagan ko yung customs. Sabi ko na, alam mo, yung mga taga Davao na maliliit, kaumpisa lang. Huwag ninyong, kung hindi mo humurahin ko kayo dyan, I'll go to Manila, I'll go to your office and bullshit you in front of the public. Sinabi ko talaga sa ulol na yun. So, sabi ko, kung gusto ninyo, you file a case. Sabi niya, will file. Go ahead. Huwag kayong maghingi, you file a case. And in the fullness of God's time, it was decided in his favor. Kaya alam ko yung dito tayo sa shift sa corruption. Ako po'y hindi naman mayaman, hindi naman ako mahirap. Average mother, father, teacher lang. My mother was a retired supervisor sa education department. Kami ho ay lumaki na always there's such a thing as honesty. Ang individual tao naman kanya-kanyang diskarte as you grow. But I've always, I'm not trying to pull my own chair or something. You know, my father was governor for the longest time in Davao. There are now so many local government units. You have Davao del Sur, del Norte, Oriental, Occidental, then you have the Cumbal Valley and Davao City. It used to be one big territory. The last governor of the undivided Davao was my father. When he died, pinaghati-hati nila. And the government, Mr. Marcos, went to a gerrymandering. So the north was given to the Bulanos and to Lorendo. Oriental was given to Rabat. Ito namang sa Del Sur was given to Cojuangco and Almendras. And Davao City remained in the control of Mayor Lopez kasi brad niya si Mr. Marcos sa fraternity. So, ganun ang nangyari. But, nasabi ko lang na I am not new to the trappings of power. And I grew up with power. And ako naman, I am not really the most honest kung maghanap ka mo with a lamp light, malalampasan mo talaga ako. But I have the barest minimum of how it is to be in government. I took it after my father. So, nung mayor ako, I was mayor for 23 years in Davao. Yun talaga ang sinunod ko. I was a congressman for 3 years. And then a vice mayor to my daughter. Yung nanuntok ng sirip, si Inday. She's now back to being mayor. And she has, if she had not had the temerity to run also for mayor again, I would not be president. Kasi I was not ready to let go of Davao at that time. Sinabi ko, magtatakbo lang ako ng presidente pag anak ko. Not because I want to perpetuate our bloodline. It's not that. Pero kasi as they say in politics, it's all local. Alam mo, pag hindi mo talaga sigurado ang papasahan mo na tao, sayang yung pagod mo for 23 years. From scratches, from a very topsy-turvy place. Davao is earning, would you believe it, 9% growth rate. Lahat naman kayo napuntan Davao. Tingnan ninyo Davao. See what, if people just obey the laws. But on the other side, yung sabi nilang dark side ko, which is really the brightest light for all of you, is I insisted on just, wag naman yung heaven, but the barest minimum of honesty in government. And I process papers for 3 days. Ako nag-umpisa na. Kaya nga dito. Dito I'm flying uphill ako sa corruption dito sa gobyerno. But little by little, mayayari ko ito. I think what really pulled us down all throughout the years was corruption in government. Yan ang gusto kong mawala. Kaya ako, I'd rather na makilala ninyo ako or my aide or my co-workers in government na pag may kunting kalukuhan or if there's a shakedown there somewhere, and if you think that you can negotiate more fairly with government, do not enter into itong mga ito. Wala itong, yung iba dyan talagang magnanakaw. I formed a cabinet. 1 month after, I fired a director. I fired a cabinet member. In the cabinet meeting, talagang binulshit ko for being dishonest and lying to his teeth in front of me. That's what may goat. Harap-harapan na buying a fire truck in Austria for 18 million apiece. Tanga talaga ito. And I have been warning the cabinet not to use 16. Sabi ko, wag yan because napakakurnin yan. Hindi lang ninyo alam, every time you get down there sa Makati, Samar, ang tao nakatingin sa inyo, kung mabasa mo lang yung isip nila, nasusuka. So, congressman, senator, bahala sila. Separate. Presidency, then you have the legislative, and then you have the judiciary. Dito na ako pwedeng makialam sa presidency. So, lahat dyan na appointed ko, kaya kong paalisin anytime. Pero yung local government officials who are elected by the people, supervision lang dyan ako, not control. Unlike dito sa department ko, a decision of a cabinet member or a director for that matter, kaya kong i-overrun, come up with a different opinion. Pero dito ako maka-discard. Kayong mga gobyerno, the slightest termination of grab, sabihin mo na kaagad, alam mo ninyo, hindi ko kaya talaga ako lang. Ang makahinto ng corruption sa gobyerno, kayo lang, sa totoo lang. All you have to do is pag maghingi, sabihin mo lang, ito, bastusan na. Putang ina mo, bakit ako magbayad sa iyo? Na yung binabayad ko lahat ng bakit pa ako magbayad sa you? Assess me correctly again. And I'll pay government, not you. Yan kasi ang karamihan. Pardon me. I do not want to offend anybody. PIR, customs. O sige, maghagel ka na lang. Half the price, okay. Half the price, yung kalahati doon sa gobyerno, kalahati sa kanila. Sayang. Kasi kung sabihin mo lang, you assess me correctly. At pag niloko ka, or if you are not satisfied, all you have to do is call 888. And you can call anybody here and ask for an appointment, and I'd be glad to face you and give you about 50 minutes mag-coffee time and just tell me the truth. And I will fire. Hindi ako mahilig mag-suspend. Yung taga Davao na kasama ko, who was with me since 1988 when I became mayor, fired him for, yung magpaparinig lang. Okay, kung ano nang panag-usapan ninyo sa aid ko, yun na yun. So what that does mean? Obviously, kung hindi ka bobo, alam mo na kung anong ibig sabihin niya. So hindi talaga pwede sa akin yan kasi ayaw ko. Baski lang naman sa panahon ko, ako probinsyano, at least sa panahon ko, ma-minimize ko lang naman, if not totally, improve the economy by cutting first on, I said, what fundamentally ails this country, and that is corruption. Now, I am facing with so many problems. Hindi ko na lang siguro pakilala naman nyo sila lahat. Ako ang hindi nyo kilala kasi hindi naman napunta rito. My world is different. My world is different. Dito ako maasahan ninyo ako sa law and order. Maasahan ninyo ako dyan sa yung mga type fix. I am not the type na Makati magpunta dito sa opisina, solve problems. I am more of sa field than solving problems. Like, for example, killing people. Sabi ng human rights. You know, when Davao pagkatapos ng martial law was really very, very lawless. Nandoon yung lahat because lahat ng alsamasa, lahat ng tamdik and hari who said na anti-communist sila were given guns. And I tell you for the first time, yung paltik na yun were manufactured inside military camps. So after martial law, there were a lot of firearms in the hands of people. So the problem was how to soak them back to the control of government. Yung hindi ko nadala, yung ayaw ko na, yun talaga. So I came up with a sloganeering. I said, do not destroy my city. I'm trying hard to rebuild this city. Do not destroy kung anong nagawa ko. The little things that I have improved on our lives, in our lives. Do not destroy the young of this country. because I will kill you. So, ang Davao, yung naniwala, nabuhay. Siyempre, yung hindi naniwala, namatay. Logical. Ngayon, nung na-presidente ako, if you remember, I said it one time, that if I win, please do not destroy my country. It's very poor, people are suffering. There's not the slightest light at the end of the tunnel that the future for this country. We'll try to break this thing of what's stopping us. And then again I said, do not destroy my country, please. On bended knees, sinabi ko yan. On bended knees, I ask you now, kayong mga kriminal lahat, do not destroy my country and do not destroy the young of the community. Alam mo, hindi ako milyonaryo. Kayo dito trabahante, meron kayong good savings but not really enough. We work for the education at ang ano natin sa mga anak. Wala tayo. May kundi tayong savings enough for education for those who are better off. You go to America, then you try to, anak, pag baka wala na kami, at least in your lifetime, nakatikim kayo ng Europe, ganon. Pero all the rest of humanity outside of this building down there, wala yan. And ako, mayor na, pero mga 1 year sa hospital. All the best. All the best that St. Luke can provide. Pero kikita ang St. Luke's dyan. Pero 1 year ako dyan, okay pa. I can, the best medical care. But after 1 year, hanggang dyan lang ang pera ko. I'm just giving to you araw-araw, clean bedding, linen, and everything. Maybe it's sweet. Pero after 1 year, o yung walang ganon, yung hindi naging presidente, yung hindi naging mayor, putang ina, sino magbibili ng medisina sa mga tao? Who will buy their medicines, the antibiotics, the anti-cancer, which cost us mga 7,000-8,000 per tablet? Sino magbili sa kanilang oxygen? Sino magsubo ng pagkain sa kanilang bunga? Yung mga anak natin. Kaya natin pinapaaral. Most of the experience, sinasangda pa yung na-acquire na property na mag-down payment ka dyan sa subdivision, hoping that someday when you retire, you can build it. Or in the middle of, if there's any progress in your... Ganun. Kung mayaman, walang problema. Hindi ako nakikialam dyan sa mga anak ng mayaman. Sige, pagkamatay kayo. The better. Pero huwag yung mayong maliliit. Ang problema ganito, may pare ba dito? Ganito yan Ako fiscal. We are trained to be impartial. So we prosecute all the persons who appear to be responsible for a crime. That's the rule ng mga abogado. So I am dealing with an apparatus, international ito. And most of them really are running the show from China. And they have a real-time video there. And they can always call you and say, deliver mo dyan, yung tindahan na yan. Focus dito ka sa Divisoria banda. And they would transfer their camera there. O nakita mo yan, dyan mo ihulog. Yung iba naman, they are cooking shabu in the high seas. Then pag naluto na, they go to the territorial waters or as near as they can get there. Tapos ihulog nila. May GPS. In Marawi, they were cooking shabu like nobody's business because they were funding the terrorists. So I'm facing France, shabu, both the terrorists, itong mga negosyante, tapos itong NPA, na hindi ko maintindihan, blowing hot and cold, tapos itong MIMN, plus the terrorists, ISIS na yan. The terrorists in the Philippines are ISIS. Yon ang una ko. Nandito man sila, General Esperon and the rest of the military guys. During the first command conference, when we were talking about so many problems of the Philippines, at the end of it, Speaker, sinabi ko, talking about drugs, but there is something looming ahead, the dark clouds of terrorism. Tanungin ninyo yan sila. Sabi ko, it will come. Prepare for that. Only that ako, because Shabu was being cooked. May oversupply na, hindi na ito maubos kung dito lang. Kasi yung kanila parang miso na eh. Talagang, parang nitong sa Arayat. Yeah, that's more sabi ko, do not destroy the young and do not destroy. Because, kung may Shabu dito, wala naman mag-distribute dito sa baba. Wala yan. Kung may distributor naman, tapos wala namang siya buong naluluto, wala rin yan. So it's an apparatus. The apparatus consists of the bullshit, the billionaires, and the poor ones in Tondo. What am I supposed to do? Because I have to destroy everybody. When you destroy an apparatus, you have to cut and even the tentacles. However insignificant it may be, you just have to destroy them. That's what I told everybody. I'm telling you now, and I'm sorry. Kung mahirap, ba't mo pinapahirap, patay, walang magawa. Yan nga ang ayaw ko sa trabaho ko. I have to kill everybody. Pero sino ba may gustong pumatay ng tao na walang kasalanan? That's why for the first time nakita ninyo, ako na yung politiko nagmura sa pinutang ina ko, pati yung mga obispo. Pati ako lang ang politiko nagmura. Diyan sa Inquirer na, diyan sa ABS, ang putang ina niya magmukha kayong pera, letse kayo. Totoo naman. Ano man makuha nila sa akin? Sabi nga nila nung itong ABS, basura. Nuwala sila kay Trillanes, isa pang hopeless. 211 million. Sabi ko, hindi totoo yan. Nung nagpresidente ako, sabi ko, sige, ako na ang presidente yan. Kalkalin ninyo ang buong Pilipinas. Bangko, pag may nakita kayo, basta kalahati, I will step down as president. Mahanap lang kayo basta kalahati niyan. Wala kalahati. Bigyan mo 1/4 niyan. Pakita mo sa akin sa Bangko Sentral, itong putang inang amla na to, ba't tamad-tamad? Sabi ko, galing sa inyo yan, letse kayo. Kaya galit ako sa mga hindi ko pa nakita. Nandito ba? Sampal pa kita. Mahilig talaga ako ng pal ng tao. Yan ang totoo. Do you like it or not? Ganon ako. Ngayon, ako na ang presidente, ako na naputo sa inyo. Sige, maghanap kayo dyan. Kaya ko magbastos ng tao kasi wala kang masilip sa akin. Babae. 3 lang naman yan. Baka yung presidente niya dito, 4 pa. Yung vice president na lang, kung hindi yung president. Sa drama, huwag na tayo magdrama. Lahat man tayo. We all have feet of clay. That's the problem. Nagaano ka lang, how deep you are stuck in that mud. But we all tread with the feet of clay. Kaya nga. So yan ang ano ko. I hope that things can I need about 15 more days. Hindi lang kasi ba't nahirapan tayo. We knew that there were sorts, nandoon na lang. But ang hindi ko talaga alam, at baka siguro hindi talaga rin namin na-miss namin is, karami ng armas. Anak, hindi maubusan. This is the 45th, 46th day. Tinaubos-ubos ang lalo na yung grenades. Yung ipasok dito sa yung Armalite, may tube yan. It's a grenade, but it's fired from a rifle. So, marami akong... That's why I'm not really in not my usual equanimity. Kasi, alam mo bakit? You want to know the truth? Kasi ako yung nag-declare ng martial law. And I was the one who ordered the armed forces and the police to go there and fight and die. Kaya gusto ko talagang pumunta doon. The other day, I attempted again, but Marawi is always a rainy place. I was circling Marawi. I could not land. I could not go down near there. Baka matsambahan kami ng Barrett na caliber 50. Pag tinamaan niyang gasolinahan niya, sasabog talaga yan. But I really wanted to be there, to be just with the fighting security forces. Baski magpakita lang doon. O baski matamaan, basta dito lang sa puwet, huwag lang sa harap. Sa likod sa puwet, wala yung buto lang yan dyan. I'll try again, not because it's not progadasyo. It's just, ayaw ko magpunta doon na peaceful na. Gusto kong pumunta doon hindi naman ako maipasubo na sundalo na really. Basta ilayo lang ako ng konti. Basta I want to be there while there is still fighting so that I can observe. But I'll try to make it again this week. Tignan ko kung... But palagay ko 10 to 15 days. Okay na. But remember, the new scourge is ISIS. It will continue to haunt us because of our Muslim brothers and sisters. Now, do not get me wrong. I always say this so that you'd understand what I'm saying. Ang nanay ko, Maranao. Ang nanay niya, Maranao. Lolo ko, Chinese. But my father was a Cebuano from Danao, Cebu. So kung wala akong may, let's say, Moro guy here, do not be offended. But I am a Moro also. Pero, yun nga, it's a hard... May I just read it? It's what? To give justice to the fellow who wrote this. I congratulate Phoenix Petroleum Philippines Incorporated for its 10th listing anniversary. As mayor of Davao City, I personally witnessed how it grew from a single gasoline station in the city into one of the fastest growing oil companies in the Philippines. I am also grateful that you continue to share your success by spearheading socio-civic programs for the benefit of local communities. In return, we in government are trying our best to create an environment conducive to investment and establish a harmonious working relationship with investors. As a result, any new player in the downstream oil industry, in fact, in any industry, can make it big and succeed. We also continue to institute reforms and implement policies so that economic growth becomes more sustainable. This is part of our mission of reassuring shareholders to do business in the Philippines with ease. As you celebrate a significant milestone, I wish the company continued success. For inspiring story exemplifies the resilience of the Filipino entrepreneurial spirit. It is my hope, and it will encourage other companies to invest in the stock exchange, especially aspiring businessmen. May the ringing of the opening bell realize the potentials of a strong and growing economy and open up more opportunities for our stakeholders. This will allow better wealth distribution and lessen the inequality we experience today. Remember, our entrepreneurs are the backbone of a strong and competitive economy. As agents of change, I ask each of you to be more partners in realizing our goal of providing a comfortable lifestyle for every Filipino. Join us in making this nation more inclusive in the coming years. Mabuhay ang Petroleum.
Thank you, President Duterte, for that very inspiring message. We will now proceed with the ceremonial ringing of the bell to mark the first visit of the President at the PSE. May we request President Duterte to please proceed to the right side of the bell, and may we ask our guests on stage to please join the President. We would also like to request members of the PSE Board of Directors to please join us on stage, and members of Phoenix Petroleum Board of Directors to also join us for the special ringing of the bell. May we request the Phoenix Board of Directors to please occupy the right side of the bell, while the PSE Board of Directors to occupy the left side of the bell, together with PSE Chairman and PSE President. Again, members of the Phoenix Board of Directors will occupy the right side of the bell, while members of the PSE Board of Directors will occupy the left side of the bell. All right, now that we're sure that the bell is working very fine, may we request again President Duterte to please hold on to that rope, and on my mark, ring the bell in 3, 2, 1. A warm round of applause for President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Thank you very much. We will now proceed with some photo opportunities. Our first batch are currently on stage for the first batch of photo opportunity. Thank you very much, PSE Board of Directors. May we request President Rodrigo Duterte to please remain on stage together with the government executives, PSE Chairman Jose T. Pardo, PSE President Ramon Monzon, and members of the Phoenix Board of Directors. For our second batch of photos, we would like to request the management team of Phoenix and the Uy family to please come up the stage for some round of photos. For our third batch of photos, those with yellow stickers, please get ready. Thank you to the Phoenix directors and management team and to the Uy family. Please exit the stage at the right side. We will now proceed to the third batch and our last group. We would like to call on stage the financial partners of Phoenix Petroleum Philippines, those with yellow stickers on them. For the third batch of photos, may we still request PSE Chairman Pardo to please remain on stage, PSE President Monzon, and Phoenix Chairman and Phoenix President to please also remain on stage. We would also like to invite SEC Chairperson Teresita Herbosa and SEC Commissioner to please join us on stage. Thank you very much to the financial partners of Phoenix for joining us in the photo opportunity. Reminder to our guests to please exit the stage using the right side. That concludes our program this afternoon. Once again, thank you very much, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for gracing us with your presence this afternoon.
Why am I here? I am here because I love my country and I love the people of the Philippines.
willing